Niger Delta activist Winifred Chuku joins me now from our Abuja studio for more on this development. Thank you for joining us on TVC News at 1. What is the reaction to the arrest of this vessel? And do you think we're actually winning the war against illegal oil bunkering?
Thank you so much for having me. I think this is the beginning of the war of curbing out oil theft in the region, because we're meant to understand that Asari was the one who brought it to limelight that the defense and then the military and paramilitaries were involved in the oil theft. But now we're seeing it that they are not the only ones, and that they are individuals who has been on this radar for a long time coming. So I think this is a welcoming idea for our region, and I thank High Chief Tom Polo for using his security surveillance company to be able to clap down on these criminals. So I think it's a welcoming one for our people, because it's going to start reducing the poverty that has hit our region hard, because the situation of NNPC report that was brought says that the company has been on this oil theft for 12 years. But we want to call on the NNPC not to close down the case and burn the vessel, but open up investigations, because you cannot just put it under the carpet that is, or it's 12 years and you want to just go under the radar and close the case and burn the vessel. We'll call on the federal government that they should open up the case and bring investigative panel to be able to at least know the company, know their activities, so more people will be aware of such more people will be aware of the issues that are on ground, and that the new government will not take anything of joke and will be serious when it has to do with oil theft in the region. So I think this is going to reduce oil theft drastically and increase our economy. Yes.
All right. 150,000 tons is actually huge. And this is not the first time this particular vessel would be arrested doing something similar. About 10 years ago, it was arrested under a different name. At that time, it was bearing Ali Riza Bay. So this is like a continuous thing. Do you see this bring a total stop to oil theft in the country, Nigeria?
It's not going to bring a total stop, but creating awareness all the time will keep on making it, at least it's going to be reduced, and we will not hear it, because now, like what I'm suggesting and what I'm saying is that the NNPC cannot catch this vessel on the 7th, which was last week Friday, and close its case. We are calling that when you review cases and do not go ahead to burn the vessel, I think it's actually now going to make other people sit up who has been into this act for a very long time. It's going to make them sit up that the waterways and all the security personnel will now be protecting the waterways, and the security will now be boosted high within the waterways. So such oil theft will not happen within the region or the waterways again.
All right. And a theft of this magnitude wouldn't take place or couldn't take place without support from, some underground individuals providing intelligence to the perpetrators of this act. What would you say should be the right disciplinary action to be meted out to whoever is found culpable in this incident?
I think the right disciplinary action that would be taken, first of all, you have to take them to court. The criminal code has to be implemented, which I know that Section 380 of the criminal code says they have like 3 years imprisonment. So you have to take them to court for justice to be given to not only the federal government, but also the region where these oil thefts are being carried out. So for my own, I just think that the reduction, by the time the federal government and security agencies starts clamping down on persons who are involved with oil theft, not only the companies, but persons, individual persons who actually support the high rate of oil theft, I think by the time they are being clamped down on, I think it's going to be reduced drastically. And then our people will start enjoying the proceeds that come from the direct oil sales.
All right. Niger Delta activist Winifred Chuku, thank you for talking to us on TVC News at 1.
Well, thank you for having me. Thank you.